Hello everyone, it's Kim, and I'd like to share with you today my Crafty Embleys design team piece for this month. And it's challenge number 8, and the theme was wings for us this month. And I decided to work on a mixed media double canvas. So I have two canvases attached together. There's the top one, and then there's the second one. And I don't have it hanging up at the moment because I'm not sure where I'm going to hang it, so I just have it sort of laying on my crafting table at the moment. So please bear with me. It is a long piece, and there's a lot going on with it, so I will try and get through this as quickly as I can. I started off with Steampunk Debutante paper, and I really liked that paper because it had a lot of butterflies and wing theme in it anyway. So I took a lot of my inspiration for this canvas from that paper. I attached it to the canvas, did a lot of distressing, and I went around the edges of the canvas with some black acrylic paint. As you can see, I sort of tore up the paper there and did some distressing and stenciling with butterfly, and I've used a Prima zipper there. I've actually used 9 different Crafty Embleys on this piece, and the thing about that is the Embleys piece, they're so versatile. You can change the look of them or keep them as wood. They look great either way. Starting at the top here, I've used the Forever Sentiment, and in the corners I've got from Wild Orchid Crafts the metal corners, and then I just took some chain and sort of wound it around. And I've used stencils and modeling paste quite a bit on this piece. You can see here in the background that there's some birds on a branch. The butterflies, the top one, and the bottom one I fussy cut from the Steampunk Debutante paper. The middle one there is a Crafty Embleys piece, and I've just glossy accented them. These are Crafty Embleys flowers, and I've left them plain, and I just sort of added a bit of gesso to them to distress them. And I curled the paper back, and you can see a little butterfly behind the zipper there. Let me move that. Whoops. There you go. And of course I used some Lindy sprays and things like that. If you want a list of the sprays that I've used, just let me know and I will post them. And then what I did was I used some hooks here, and I just used seam binding to attach the two canvases together. So the bottom canvas, starting here, well, again, I've distressed it and I've used my brick mask behind and more Lindy's and lots of distressing. I ripped up another piece of paper from another collection. It was a Prima one. I think it's Nature's Garden, this bottom paper here. And this is from the Steampunk Debutante, this tag. And I used a Crafty Embleys wing to sort of extend it, and it looks like the wing is sort of popping out. And the Tim Holtz film strip coming down the side. Tim Holtz game spinners, some chain. This is a Crafty Embleys piece here. It's one of the little locks, and I covered it in the metal foil tape, and then I used silver embossing powder over top of it, then gold rub and buff and gesso, bit of black paint, and it sort of completely transformed it. You can see behind it I've used the honeycomb mask here with some modeling paste, but it's glass bead modeling paste, and so it's sort of a white clear almost. More metal corners. This is another Crafty Embleys piece that I've used embossing powder on. These are resin pieces I had in my stash, and a metal piece that says Forget Me Not. And I've used some gears and twine just to really sort of grunge it up a bit. And then at the bottom I used one of the new products, which is the Crafty Embley Key with Heart and Wings, and I love this piece. And I just gave it a very light coat of white paint, and then I covered it with gold embossing powder, and it turned out beautifully. I just love it. And then I hung it on another hook here at the bottom. So I'm very pleased with how this turned out. I haven't done a lot of mixed media, but I thought, you know, this would be a perfect opportunity to try it, because the theme was fairly broad, really. I mean, wings you could interpret so many ways. And the great thing about Crafty Embleys too is they have, you know, so many things to choose from that, you know, it's very inspiring to use their products. It really helps with my creativity for sure. I feel very inspired when I use their pieces. As you know, I've used them quite often. So here is another look at my canvas, and I'm still deciding where in my house I'm going to hang it. I really do love it. Just have to find the right spot for it. So if you have any questions about any of the products I've used or anything about Crafty Embleys, please do ask. I will post a link to our challenge blog below. And if you go over to the challenge blog and you post something with wings, a project with wings, you can be entered into a draw to win £10 worth of Crafty Embley goodies. So that's a great deal. So definitely go and check out the challenge blog, and I will also put the link to the Crafty Embley store below. So you can go and check out these wonderful and amazing products. This wing here, by the way, is also a Crafty Embleys, and I painted it black, added gold distressing powder and a bit of gesso on top, really distressed it up, and I love the way it turned out. It looks really cool with this tag, so very happy with that. And there's tons more products to choose from on their website, so I'm sure there's something for everyone there, so definitely go and check them out. So that is my design team project for this month, and so look at the links below, go and visit, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.